don't know, Misty. Tell me, I need some of y'all's input though. I'm trying to use a Bluetooth mic. Did you hear the tap just now, like really loudly? Trying to see if the mic, am I talking really loud right now? I'm trying to see if this mic is working or if it's pulling off the camera's mic. But what I'm saying is, can you hear me clearly right now? Like, you can hear this tap right now? I got this little Bluetooth mic. I think it's hooked up right, but I'm not sure. Okay. Well, that means that wind noise should be a thing of the past for this stream. Because let me show you the mic that I'm using. Hopefully, if that's working correctly, you're actually listening through that microphone right here. Yeah, DJI does some. That's the camera that I use to record like those 4K videos when I walk around and stuff. When it's not a live stream, I use a DJI. The cameras are really good. Chance. What are the chances? Nice. Yeah, this mic is good. Really clear. And because it's got the little furry thing, there's no wind noise. At least there shouldn't be. I think that's pretty good. Well, this is still just my phone, but I'm using the microphone for that DJI camera. I see I'm used to bringing the camera, I'm used to bringing my phone up to my face when I talk to y'all. But technically I don't have to do that because the mic's right here on my chest. The temperature outside is like almost perfect. If it was any cooler, I would need a jacket. You know, it's funny, I bought that DJI and I was like, you know what, I need that extra Bluetooth thing so I can hook up 2 mics. Turns out the thing can do 2 mics on its own. Didn't need that extra little dongle at all. So now I have it and don't need it. The friendly bar looks closed. At the moment, we're walking toward the river. The hell was that? I don't know if there's like some train changing cars or something. I don't know if y'all heard that. Like a weird sound off in the distance. Almost thundery, but not. I mean, look at this, not a cloud in the sky. Look at that moon. full moon tonight. Things bright. They finally cleaned up this area. This whole spot right here used to be just trees. This tree branch was just hanging down. Well, thankfully it's not 100 here. It's like 70. I think it's like maybe 72 right now. Perfect temperature. Somebody's smoking weed. Probably those people we just walked underneath on the balcony. Oh, hang on. Let me turn sound notifications off. You don't need to have, every time my phone gets a notification, you don't need to hear it fart in your ear. Hey, Miss Ann. How many dads? 2 dads. Two dads. This light is a little bit weird. I think that's going out. I was like sitting at home. I was like, what am I doing right now? Why am I not outside enjoying this night? In case you're wondering what all that noise is. It's too nice to not be wandering around right now. Oh, sweet chance. And my 2 dads, I remember that. I remember that show. Looks like we got a little encampment coming up here. A nice new mural up there. I wish it would just feel like this, like every day, all day. That would be super awesome. So have we had any wind noise yet? Hell yeah. This microphone's working good. Finally figured out how to get it to run. Supposedly I could get the DJI camera to connect and could use that for video too, but this thing does pretty good for that. It was just a matter of the microphone issue, and it seems like we may have gotten that solved. I think I'm at the moment. I think I'm heading toward the steps at the river. Seems like a good destination. Let's go down Decatur Street. I mean, look at this. There's not a, well, there goes one. There's not a, I was going to say there's not a moving car in sight, but there was one. There's one with headlights on down there. Yeah, I was just like, you know, the beginning of the good months of weather here. I wonder what that is. Anybody on their computer can use their phone to scan that? I don't know what that is. If you're able to scan it, then let me know. It might be. You never know what those things are. The food here is not too bad. Louisiana Pizza Kitchen. It's like kind of traditional thin crust pizzas. I enjoy them. Still got a cape on. Yeah, you don't want to do that. The dude had like a cape on. You see that? Link? Is that you? Does it say no in camping? No in camping. The raw shop with the bongs. No, they got bongs that look like bottles of Kansas spray paint. Look at this thing, like a chemistry set. No personal domiciles, no living right here. Oh.
So he was like, well, we don't even have to prove it. So one roll back there, so might as well.
Hey, you wait a minute.
Yeah, no shit. I'll talk about.
No. No? No, okay.
I remember the night.
There's still people out here.
Chill for a second. Are you in a rush or something? No, yeah. Is that yours? What the fuck is that doing?
There's a table leg. And look at Molly's. It looks empty as shit. I know there's somebody in here, but we were just at the right spot where we couldn't see him.
Ammo for your fucking conspiracy fucking war.
All the weird ones are out still, and all the normal people have gone to bed. Right, I know. They're doing some kind of construction work right here. I don't know what they're doing to the street. You can see it's kind of like a trench where they covered it with metal plates. Yeah, that was Christmas quarters. You see it right here. You know, they said they were gonna close down recently. I swore I saw that they were like closing their doors for good. I guess they decided not to. Which I guess is a good thing. It's kind of a staple on this road here, on the street. That Christmas place, always there. Did you hear that guy scream fuck? I'm guessing that was that dude digging through all his stuff. He didn't, whatever he was looking for, he did not find.
Hey.
Hello. Yeah, Misty, they were gonna, and obviously they didn't, because this was like, I don't know, probably a couple of years ago that I remember hearing that, and they're still there. You know, if you need a job and you're moving down here, you can work at Frank's. Help wanted, apply after 4, right down the street from Central Grocery. You could go on your lunch break and get you a muffalata from the place where it was invented. Look at his dried fish. Misty said yes. That I will do. They're back though. Central Grocery running again. I mean, they're not open right now, obviously, but what does that say? Mesk? Kvesk? K-N-E-S-K? Nesk? I don't know. No, Sydney's isn't even open. I thought this place was 24 hours. Nope. They just have ish. They don't even have a concrete opening time. They're like 9 a.m. ish whenever the first cashier decides to roll his ass out of bed and get over here. You know, the sandwich looks good, but I've never really been a fan of like olives. Honestly, I've never really tried the sandwich. I need to give it a taste just to see what it's like. I might like it. But I'm just like, just from that I don't like olives kind of thing, or like not a huge fan of olives. Remember this store? This was like, you can't take pictures in here. Well, I'm taking pictures of your shit out front, so. They might be all right. I don't know. All right. Oh wait, you know what? We can go to the river now. We'll cross at the square. Fuck it. Sounds like a train's coming. I will have to give it a bite. So I'm afraid to get it though because it's such a big sandwich. It's like if I don't like it, then I just purchased like a 6-pound sandwich that I've only taken a bite of, and I was like, you know what? I'm not into this. I need to find somebody who bought one that can give me like a cut off of theirs, and I can try it. Even a quarter though. What if I don't like it? A quarter of that sandwich is still like an entire sandwich for most other sandwiches. Even just a quarter of that thing is like a full meal. What most people would consider like a full sandwich. I'm guessing this place isn't either it's not 24 hours at all, or it's only takeout, like the takeout window, because the chairs are definitely up. I don't know if they're 24 hours yet anymore. You hear that train? Is that coming through on this Bluetooth microphone? Let's go see it. Yes, no seating. Look, it sounds like it's about to get to this intersection because I can hear the thing going. Can y'all hear that? That's kind of scary because it's going to get even louder when we get over there. Oh, good. We're here just in time to see it go by. Roach. Yeah, I'm digging this microphone. How long do you think this thing's gonna last? Let's check this out. Watch this. You ready? I'm gonna set the phone down. And you should still be able to hear me. Let's see. Is it working? Huh, maybe it's not this working. Should be. Well, that's not a good sign. I don't like that. So me talking right now is louder than me talking right now? Like which one is louder? So we're gonna do a test. I'm talking right into the microphone right now. And now I'm like holding it away from me. Is it the same volume? Of course, it stops in this position where we can get past it. So was it the same volume when I just did that? Or did it get louder and lower? Look, a rat. Where'd he go? Must have gone in there. Yep. Did you see him? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like Bluetooth usually goes pretty far. Of course, this thing stops right here. I'm trying to get to the river. It's right there. I'm not going under that. It could. There's quite a clearance there, but no. Oh shit, that sucks. I thought this microphone was working. It's been a little windy. I would think that the wind noise would have made it through. I'll talk too loud. There's people sleeping right here. For one person. one car. It's newish. It's been there a year or two, maybe. I'm really bummed about this microphone potentially not being the source of your audio. We're running for nothing, potentially. I honestly don't know when that sign was placed there. It hasn't been there that long, like, you know, for a decade or whatever. Certainly hasn't been there that long. October last year, okay. So we're coming up on a year then.
You got me in that video, you can tag me.
This is live. I don't know if I can tag anybody. But you there behind the pole a little bit, I'm probably sure, when I'm coming around the corner. Oh yeah, you just missed it, Miss Ann. June, July, August, September, October, 4 months. It's nice out tonight. This is kind of the time of the quarter when it's really enjoyable, when there's like nobody around. You know, it's directly ahead of us though. Is y'all's typical corner is directly ahead. I wonder if I can even get there this way. It doesn't look like this might be blocked off to the point where I can't even continue. I guess they're doing road work. What does this say? These are just signs saying you can still come to these businesses, just go around the corner. Doesn't really say what it is, but it looks like they're doing road work. Yeah, I'm guessing so. That's why there's a lot of people doing the wrong way in some spots, is their normal way is gone. Yeah, they're doing like all kind of shit or something. This goes for a while. Yeah, it's like the road is all dirt over there. Probably not. It looked like he was letting his dog like shit in there or something. Free ladder. If you go for that guy, because he was in there. It smells like a construction zone. I can smell it. Like it smells like tar or something. It looks like it's like blocked off this way too. Yeah, busted. We got him. We got the scoop. Tickets in the mail. like a rat. You saw him running along the sidewalk right here? Nope, he just ducked underneath this. Oh, he just went down in there. Yeah, look at this turn. We're gonna have to turn here. Well, at least it doesn't go far. Dave Hammer for president. Who the fuck is Dave Hammer? Right. We can walk in the street here. Shit, there ain't no cars are coming from behind us. That's the next corner is you know where. Looks like people are at High Grace. Guess we got live copyright music going. That's gonna copyright claim the video for sure. We're here. Look, you got another different angle of where you normally are. Who's watching on both? Who's watching on both? Who's watching on both? It'll be back a little bit. I see you. I see you. I see what you're doing. Could you hear me on the thing when I was talking to the camera? I told them I see what they're doing. Does who have a block button? Hey, there he is. I don't know. Maybe you want to block High Grace? Yeah, they do watch the Earth Cam. I hear that it's always running on one of the cameras. I mean, one of the TVs in there. I've actually never been in there. Would you really though? Because then you got to pick up the trash. Ugh, it smells like poop right there. And you'd have to pick that up. So quiet. There's crickets. Everybody who's working is just getting off and coming out of the buildings and shutting the door and like heading to their car. Looks like the cops already came through and opened all the barricades. What time do they do that? 3? But they didn't do that till like 4 in the morning. It's not that late. It's only 3 o'clock now. Oh man, crickets in your house, they're always a pain in the ass. You could never find them. It's like, I don't know where the hell his ass is at. He's just making noise and I can't get rid of it. Well, they're having a good time. Smells like wonderful trash. Like wet garbage right now. We're being stalked by the trash truck. It just went by the intersection behind us. I'm hearing the Jaws music bearing it. I'm kind of catching up to this crowd here. There's 6 people. Hmm. 50th anniversary Jaws plushie. That sounds cool. You know, I like plushies. At this point, we're just kind of cruising down Canal Street. My favorite new plushie, a human steak plushie. It's part of a video game. In the game, you can like cut up other people and like eat them if you want to. You get a disease from it, but you can if you're like just want to be a crazy cannibal. They're feeling good. Oh, here's a strip club. It's not really a low budget game. It's like it's called DayZ. I mean, if you, it's like a zombie survival game. Pretty popular. A lot of people do love it. I've been playing it a lot. I've been playing it since probably like 2009 when it first came out. It's made a lot of changes since then. But there's some people on the servers that I play on that do intentionally become cannibals. And you get a disease called Kuru. And you can always tell those people because they laugh, they giggle randomly. So they'll be standing there like sounding like these chicks up front of us, just giggling. For no reason, like nothing funny happened. They just start laughing. And then you know they're a cannibal. And you got to watch your ass because they might kill you and cut you up for meat. Let me get one of these charger cables out. I gotta charge the gimbal. Set this down for a second. All right. Gimbal is charging. I don't think the phone needs to be charged. We're still at 67% on that. The gimbal was starting to show like a not quite so green light. Uh-oh, the shark. It's found us. Oh, no. No, there's no beeping. Phone's got more than half the battery life. I mean, technically the gimbal probably didn't need to be charged, but I like to see it with a green light, not like a yellow light. It was maybe 60% or so. But the gimbal's constantly like doing a little work, you know, it's like keeping the phone stationary. For the most part. I wonder if that building back behind it is the same as this one in the front of it. Is it like the back end of it? Or is it a different hotel? Which way? We're crossing. Here in New Orleans, we don't give people a bench to sit on for the bus. What about a pole at like height, at hip height? You can just lean on it. Rest your ass cheeks on it. That's all you get. At least on this side. That side has a bench. This side has a bench. Why does the other one not have a bench? Sounds like the shark's coming at us again. I don't know where it went. This used to be a Wendy's, and it was then with an Arby's. The fuck is it now? Creole what? Creole House. The inside of that place is actually pretty cool. It's like a stained glass window in the ceiling. I don't know if we could see that. I wonder if they changed it. No, you can kind of, you can see that like raised section up there. Probably where it is. I head up to the river and maybe that train won't be blocking the road anymore. We've given it enough time. It's an E for the middle A. The second A has got an E. Sazerac House. Otherwise, you got it pretty good. I just got an email from like LinkedIn or whatever saying, oh, you know what, you might want to work here at Sazerac House. I don't, but you know. What's that?
Are you making a YouTube channel?
Oh, we're just live streaming right now.
You don't feel a difference in the air?
Oh, dude, it's nice. That's why I'm out walking around. Beautiful night. Oh, I hope so. Look, there's the shark again. Look at the size of this rug. Jane, welcome in. Yeah, I've never tried it at Sazerac. Obviously, you know, I don't really drink, so never been tempted to really try it. What is it, like it's like a whiskey drink? Yeah, it says Sazerac Rye. It's like a rye whiskey. Yeah, rye. But old-fashioned. I think you can make it with that, right? Right, old-fashioned's like a whiskey drink. You could use rye whiskey if you were so inclined. It's right here. They're not open, but so it's just payos. It's just bitters and absinthe. And the rye, obviously. So it's almost besides the absinthe and then maybe the orange and cherry, it's almost an old-fashioned already. The smell coming out of that Saks Fifth Avenue door was pretty nice. It was like all perfume and stuff. Any wind noise yet? Because we're getting a breeze right now. Are you hearing anything? Okay, so that means that it probably isn't this microphone that I'm using. That sucks. I need to figure out how to tell YouTube to use this microphone as the input. Yeah. Lame. I don't like that. Well, let's see. I'm gonna turn it off. And I don't know if that made a difference or not. Where? Did you hear any difference in the microphone and the mic input since I turned it off? Yeah. Fucking mic. Let's see if I turn it back on. Didn't do anything. It didn't like show an indication that it was like back on or connecting via the Bluetooth or anything. I'm going to have to do some more research on that, see if I can get it to work. It supposedly should work. It said I did the things that Google told me to do. It said connect the thing to the phone. I did that. Go into the camera mode in Pro and set the sound to be the Bluetooth input. But apparently the YouTube app did not decide to take that input and roll with it. Oh good, the train is missing from down here. We can get to the river now. Long roundabout way to get here. But we made it. I still never received any kind of, I mean, there was initial reply that asked me like more details about what I wanted to do, but after I replied with those details, I have gotten no response from the World War II Museum about streaming in there. How long has it been now? A month or two? You'd think they could have got back to me by now. I mean, you know, if you could just say no, just fucking reply. Rude as shit to leave somebody hanging like that. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I marked the conversation as important and started, so it should, you know, it should have known to take the responses and, you know, make sure I see them. Let's go into this little park. I've never been in this part. This is all new. Really sucks though, because this the wind is going to be stronger here than anywhere else, and we're on this walk so far. I think they got just like yellow orange lights going on the bridge tonight. We can finally make it over to the steps. I think I'm going to use that pillow that said New Orleans is my, what was it? My safe, not my safe space. It was something, New Orleans is whatever it said. I think I'll use that as the thumbnail. It's probably a good thumbnail. This is my happy place, that's what it was. That might be that new one. No, I think that's the Creole Queen right there. Yeah, I'm not sure. This is one that parks And the park's over there behind, like on the other side of this boat over there, like over there. And I think that's the Creole Queen. This one might be the Natchez. Either that or it's that new one, the New Orleans that I said was built recently. It looks like it's parked in the spot where the New Orleans is usually. So I'm gonna guess that that's what that one is. And watch this. They got these chairs, right? There's one that has a depression in it. Not sure where it is. Buddy? What'd you say? Look, see, it's this. It's this right here.
Hello, why are you filming people without asking them?
This is a public space. I don't need to ask you.
Delete it.
No, it's a live stream.
I don't want to be on your video.
I don't care.
I hope your camera breaks.
Whatever.
Go away. Go away.
You're not on camera right now. You chill.
Okay.
I'm not here to film you.
I didn't want to be filmed. You didn't have to point the camera at me.
I wasn't trying to. I was pointing the camera at your dog when he started startling me.
Don't point
Look.
it at my dog or me.
It's not. I'm not. You're not in the shot. See this little spot right here on the chair here? It's because the hurricane knocked over the step. I don't care what you don't give a fuck about. Okay? Learn the laws. Bourbon chat. What about Bourbon chat? Oh, just crazy. But anyway, that pole was knocked over by like a hurricane or something, and like fell over and hit the fucking bench that it was sitting on. So I had that divot. I got some bugs out. Did y'all see all the and it's not termites, but there were like bugs around the light where she was sitting. There seems to be less of them over here. It's not quite so many. There's a lot more around her for some reason. this is the New Orleans. The New Orleans boat, the new one. Wasn't exactly thrilled when they started building a dock here. It's always nice to come over to this spot and look out over across the river, but now you got to stare at a boat. I'm sure the boat's nice though. I'm not sure what their rules of fishing are. I mean, I guess you could. I don't know what you'd catch in the Mississippi. I don't see any signs that say no fishing. Is it one of those things where it's like no fishing unless it's posted that you can fish, or fishing unless it's posted that you can't fish? I don't know. I don't do fishing, so I don't really know the usual rules for that. Right. Then you can be like, all right, pull your tackle in and pull your whatever, your hook in, and move along. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. I like catfish. For the longest time, that was about the only fish that I would eat, really. Wasn't a fan of many other fishes. Too fishy, but catfish was like muddy or whatever the flavor profile of catfish is. I enjoy that. I mean, there's some places that you would actually be able to get pretty far out into the river, like where we were walking earlier, where that lady was sitting that didn't want to be filmed. That's like, out in the middle of the river almost, compared to here. It's like 40 yards out in the water. Fish off that part, you'll be in deep water already. Here you might have to go down on the rocks and you might get caught on something. Look, there's another rat. You see him? You saw that one. Might be a couple of them that go across our path here as we walk along this part. They tend to come in and out of this area over here, especially now at this time of night. Yeah, shit, that might be one of the people sleeping over there. Yeah, that dude, what was he saying? I forget what he was talking. He kept repeating some phrase. Yeah, we ended up finding that little party at the end of the world, which is what they call that area that we rolled up on. Well, I mean, it's still up for posterity. Well, not posterity, but it's still up for viewing. So we could all relive that night at any moment if we so choose. The one light that's out. Look at all the bugs. These are the things that were flying around that light. Yeah, I wonder if they got something like that happening right now. You never know. Let's go into this little back alleyway. There's not much more left to the river, but I like this little alley. Dutch Alley, I believe it's called, with the meat guy statue and the lady sitting on the bench statue. Meat guy, the butcher. There he is. Forever holding his steak out for you. Looks like people rub it. It's not very tarnished. People be rubbing the steak. I mean, look at the difference. Do they rub anything on the lady? Looks like they sit on her lap or something. Lap is clearly worn off more than anything else. No, you can tell by the shape it wasn't human steak. You saw what human steak looked like on my video. It's like two little legs or something. I don't know what. Honestly, if you look at that piece, I held it up against my body. I was like, where the hell does this even come from? I'm guessing it was like thigh meat or something. Maybe the part that goes around the knee. Maybe that split was like where it goes around your knee. I don't know. It would have to be. It's something that where it like splits. And it's like split in two at the bottom. So it's like one piece at the top and two at the bottom, like a forked tongue or something. I have to Google that. Where does the piece of human steak in DayZ, what part of the human body is that? At least in terms of like the game's lore. I'm sure they have the, look, see, look. Now here's a bench that you could actually still sleep on. There's no anti-homeless architecture on this bench. We're just like the only person wandering around right now. I'm gonna head off here soon. Start heading back towards the homestead. Meander slowly that way. Appreciate you hanging out, Misty. Have a good evening. Yeah, this was a nice little walk. I enjoyed it. It's nice and cool out. This is a cool staircase. Wonder where that goes. It definitely does go up. This is like an Italian restaurant, I think, or it was. Wonder if it's still here. I guess not. There's no menu here. The sign's missing. There was an Italian restaurant right here. Sad I never got to eat at it. That sucks. Yeah, ain't there no mo. Real flame. Now we've gone back in time. Look, it's like the 1800s again. Street lit by fire. We might be in Saint Denis right now. Can't seem to get it to acclimate to the brightness of the fire. Coming up on the convent. There goes another shark circling. Somebody hit the wall there. You saw that missing spot? What does that mean? Make it make sense. All Americans, the reject of society. The rejects of society. Yeah, watch out for zombies. Headshots only. Gotta make sure to hit him in the head. I'm sure an American wrote it. Probably when they got here by riding a train.
No? Got me tweaking. Don't complain. We have to understand what the problem was.
Y'all call me tweaker in the past.
Hello.
Y'all call me tweaker.
I don't know who he was talking to. Somebody in the trash can? This is where everybody usually goes after everything's closed, right here at Antiques. Alright. I don't have anything. See them all in there? That's like everybody that's left. Yep, Tiki's. That's where the night goes to die. When everything else is closed, you go to Tiki's. Yeah. Yeah, the guy was pouring a shot, and if you look when I aimed the camera, there the dude was pouring a shot when we looked in there. Yeah, in New Orleans, you don't. I mean, I don't know if it's all Louisiana, but I know specifically in New Orleans, there's no mandatory last call time. If a bar wants to stay open all day, every day, they can. Yeah, you saw how Grace was still pumping out the copyright music when we passed by earlier. Those coasters. It's got like creamed coasters too. Look at that. Those are cool. Is that all books? Big pile of old ass books. Okay. 529 Bienville, so they changed locations. Well, I'm glad to hear that Irene's isn't dead. Maybe I can still eat there. Just not at that specific spot. Why is this so interesting? It's got the lights with the ceiling like that. Gives a real weird look to this hallway. Yeah, I appreciate that update on that. Because I know it was good. It wasn't like the food was bad. I wouldn't see why it had closed down. Little tree. Yeah, you saw MRB was still going. I don't see why they would. If they're going to stay open, they might as well sell. Here's the other Bourbon Street, Frenchman. Now this shit fully shut down looking like. I read that one of these places has like a sober night. They're not 100% not selling alcohol. People are still drinking there, but they have like a section that's for people who don't want to drink at all. What was the name of it? Cafe Negril, I believe it was the one that has it. Kind of wanted to go check that out. Be interesting to meet other people that don't drink in a bar. Yeah, I guess during COVID the rules were a little bit different. They had They might have had mandated times to shut down then. Yeah, Antiqui's definitely is 24 hours still. There was like 7 people in there. There it is. This is Cafe Negro right here. This is the one that has that like sober night on Tuesdays. Hell yeah, Jane. That'd be cool. Hey. Well, aside from the one upset lady who, by the virtue of her just whining and complaining, made herself more visible on the video. If she'd have just stayed quiet, you probably wouldn't even notice she was there because she was in a shadow. It was a quiet and chill walk. Yeah, I did. Well, I passed it. That was where all those people were standing. It was at the light of Esplanade and Decatur. They had the 3 guys that were standing in front of that door on the corner that was checkpoints. Yeah, if she'd have just like not said anything, y'all wouldn't have probably even noticed she was there. It was dark as hell. But by the process of her dog barking and her whining out loud, she made herself more visible. All right. It's not the first time somebody's been whining, "Don't film me without my permission." A, I'm not trying to film you. B, I don't need your permission to film you in a public place. Right. Homie Park. This is a busy road generally, but look at it, it's freaking dead. Look who's out. And he's not even inside the fence. He's like outside. Frank. Where you going? Where you going? What you doing, bud? I'm gonna sit here for a second. And get it to focus back there where he is. Yeah, it is misty. What you doing, bud? I didn't bring the snacks with me. He's like, I don't come over there unless you got snackies. He's just right there, hanging out. Until next Monday? Good Lord. I need to make sure to bring the snacks with me whenever I go out. She said put in sick time vomit emoji. Is that what that is? He was outside the fence though. He was right there where I'm sitting, basically where I'm sitting right now. We'll let Frankie hang out. Now I gotta fiddle with this thing to make sure we got it all the way out. Jeez, now it's super dark. God. Frankie. Golly, why is it so dark? God, I'm just hanging out. All right, bud, be good. I caught sight of him. Still didn't have the snacks with me. I gotta remember to put those in my damn bag. I bought them for him, and he hasn't had to have a single one of them. rotate here. Stinking mic that didn't work. I must not have it like set for YouTube to be able to recognize it or something. I don't know. It would have been nice if it had been working. Mosquitoes have not been killing me at all. No, there's no, as far as I can tell, there's no mosquitoes out here at the moment, especially not in my house. You got mosquitoes in your house? That would suck. All right, well, almost back to the home. Hopefully the mosquitoes will leave your ass alone and let you go to bed. See me now. Well, I'm going to sign off for the eve. What time is it now? It's not coming down there. 4:13 in the morning. Nice comfortable evening walk. And we found the main character of the simulation who didn't want to be filmed. Other than that, it was pretty chill. This section of the sidewalk is utterly destroyed. Yeah. The one place in the United States where you're an hour ahead of me. I'm gonna go in here, probably shower. I don't know. I mean, it's still a little warm out here, but it's a lot cooler than it usually is. And maybe change the thumbnail on this video and watch it get copyright claimed because we walked by High Grace. See, do y'all see the is it hitting me? There it is. My next door neighbor's got like some crazy wildly color shifting lights for her front porch lights. Anyway, catch y'all on the next one. As long as the weather keeps up like with this temperature, we can go walking around a lot more. Whenever I'm bored, I'll just be like, let's go wander. Anyway. Yeah, I figured you were talking about something else. Yeah, Big Chungus. He's inside. He's back there. He's inside the house right now. Whenever she's out, that's the other neighbor too, not even the one with his lights. That's the one next to her. That has Big Chungus. All right, night, y'all. I can get this. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.